In this short video, I'm going to demonstrate and show you how to use the latest app on generate.net, which is Replyrr. Replyrr is your new AI email responder. It can also be your AI autoresponder, but we'll get to that a bit later. Just a bit of background, Generate is a website that offers multiple types of apps. As you can see at the top here, we have text apps, image apps, audio apps, book creation apps, chatbots, and a rewriter. But today I'm going to focus on a text app, AI email autoresponder. When you click that, you'll reach this page. Let's start using Replyrr. To get started automating your emails, add a new business. If you have multiple businesses, this is perfect because you can make a responder for each one and prompt it differently. That way it will give the correct responses for each business. When I click add a new business, I need to give the business a name. Let's call it XYZ Toy Store. That's my business name. The name of the responder, you can give a full name or half a name. Either way is fine. Then put the email that you want to use, inventorbotnow@gmail.com, and the signature at the bottom of the email. This is not a required field, but it's recommended. What should the autoresponder do? Now this, if you click here to find out what it does, is which will help you understand what to do in this box. This is the prompt box, and in this box you'll be able to write what you want Jennifer to do. I do not provide refunds, as that is a strict policy. We do not offer collections, and all the items on the site are in stock. That's just an example amount of information. You can even write opening hours are from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, for example. So with this information, your bot will be able to do what it needs to do. Of course, you can add more information. Just be careful of using any special characters. Once you've done that, let's go into the preferences of this app. And just remember, this is all you need to really fill in. This is the main part of your business. Now, let's click on preferences. If you want to upload a logo, you can do that. It's optional. Let's upload one right now. And we'll use this logo here, which is a toy store logo. Now we allow file uploads. That's set to on by default. We don't have multiple departments. I'll explain that in a separate video. Just follow me or subscribe and we'll upload that very soon. Receive summaries in your email. This is on by default. Just leave it on. And how long to wait before sending the email to the client. So when you first get started, I wouldn't set this to an autoresponder, like making it answer in 1 or 5 or 10 or 30 minutes, because you do want to gain trust in this app before you start letting it work for you without you even having to do anything. So leave it on this massive number, which is actually the number of minutes in 7 days. All right, let's close the preferences by pressing the button here, the X over here, and then go to shortcut responses, which is something that I'm very excited about. Shortcut responses prompts is amazing. What you do here is you separate each value with a comma. So for example, refund, comma, replace, comma, apologize for delay, and assure the item is coming. Now these are just examples of 3 options that will appear on your email page, where if you want to generate a response quickly, these can do that for you very quickly. So let's save this autoresponder, this email responder. And now that this toy store has been updated and created, let's click on test to test it out and see how it works. So here's the logo and this is the page. Now you can either send people to this page or embed it directly to your page. If you want to embed it, just click on the deploy button here and you'll have the code to embed, very short code. You click on copy code and it will be embedded onto your website. But for now, we'll just test it like this. It's much more quick to demonstrate it this way. Let's type the name of the client. The client is David and his email is .com, and I am very upset with this toy. I am pissed off. It arrived and doesn't work. I want a full refund. Your service is disgusting. Now, the reason why I've said all of this is because I want to show you something that the summarizer will do for you, which is it will warn you of any negative comments that are in the email so that you will be warned before you open the email. That way you can not suffer the pain of being hurt when you get an email. You can also upload an image of the toy. So let's just put any image in here just to see how it looks. When you upload something, when your customer wants to upload a toy, they can add an image over here. Let's click submit now. And then once you submit, the response that they get on their screen is as follows. David, thanks for contacting us. Your email has been sent to us, XYZ Toy Store. And they can go back to your main website by clicking this. This is like a back button. I'll click it now. And as you can see, it's taken us back to this page. But let's go and see the email that was sent to us immediately. So look at this amazing app. David email you. Here's a one-liner summary of the email. Warning, angry client. Client named David is upset with a toy and demands a full refund, using strong language to express dissatisfaction with the service. Now you see, this warning is going to help you stay calm when you click on respond now to this email. So the reason why we did this warning is because sometimes an email can be very disturbing and you don't know what's coming. So to save you to get your emotions prepared, this is going to help you out. And it says you currently have one email to respond to. If you have more, this number goes up and slowly you will know how many emails you've got once you arrive at your computer. So you won't be shocked about that. Let's click on respond now. This is where all the work happens. And by the way, at the bottom of this email, we have the contents of the original email. And the reason why is so you can always have a backup of that so that you don't have to ever miss anything if anything's deleted from our servers. Let's click on respond now and see what happens. So let's see the entire page. So here you are. This will be sent in 6 days. Let me just zoom in here. 6 days, 57 minutes. So it's 7 days. This is the name of the client and the email of the client. Subject, I am very happy. I'm very upset with this toy. And I'm very upset. Like this is the email I wrote. And here's the image. I can download it here. So this is the way you will see the email come through. Now, this is the automated response. Now, as you can see, it's all prepared exactly as you would expect. And if you look at the response, it's based on the prompt you wrote. So, dear David, I apologize for the inconvenience you've experienced with the toy. However, as stated in our policy, we do not provide refunds. If there is an issue with the toy, please let us know and we will be happy to assist you in finding a solution. Regarding your comment about our service, we strive to provide the best customer service possible. If you have any specific concerns or issues, please let us know so that we can address them promptly. So now, this actually wouldn't be so bad as a final response. You could actually send that right now instead of waiting for the 7 days. But instead of that, I'm actually going to give him a refund because I don't want an angry client, giving us a bad review. So even though our policy says we don't give refunds, remember earlier when we created those 3 shortcuts, refund, replace, and apologize. So I'm going to click on the refund button as the shortcut and watch what happens here. The email will be rewritten, but the only difference is that this time it will say that I am going to give a refund. Please accept my apologies, etc. Frustration. I want to ensure you that this is not the level of service we try. Your feedback upon reviewing your case, we completely understand your disappointment. We take products. In order to rectify, we would like to offer a full refund of the faulty toy you purchased. You can expect the refund within, and then you could just change that to, let's say, 3 days over here. And that's it. You can remove all of this proof of purchase if you already have it, or you can get the person to send it. And that's it. So I actually did one of these recently to a client. My first time I actually use this app in my businesses now. And the first client I did this for gave me a good review immediately. Why? He said, thank you for addressing my emotions and feelings. And that's what this app is doing for you. Now, I just want to show you another function here. Is if you want, you can rewrite, you can add a different resolution down here. Now, this is a very important function, and I think that it deserves attention of its own. Let me just show you this in big. Okay, so if you want a different resolution over here, for example, send it back to us to 123 Street, Atlanta, USA, and we will send a new one. So this is what you'd usually write. Do you know what I mean? In an email, you'd want to write shorthand. But when you click rewrite the email, the AI email, what's going to happen is actually magic. Let me show you right now. Click rewrite the email and then watch what happens to this email. Let's wait for it to load. Okay, good. We kindly request you to send it back and we will inspect it. And then once we see it's defective, we will send you a new one. There we go. Perfect. Now it says that Jennifer and the toy store customer support. I'm happy to send this now. Now, if you did this in a matter of seconds and you don't want the client to see that it's AI generated, you can actually delay button at the bottom, and then you'll see how many minutes you want to delay by. So if I do, let's say 1 minute and submit the delay, then if you look at the top of this page now, this is going to be sent in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Oh, you can't see that. So as you can see here, 1 minute and 15 seconds, this email is going to be sent. If I looked at this maybe half an hour after it was sent, then I can just click send now and it will send immediately to the client. But let's click send now. That's it. You have answered all your emails. Thank you for using this app. That's all. We finished. I just got an email now because I sent this to my... 1 second. Okay, now the screen's better. So here's the email entirely. It says, I am very upset with this toy, because this was the subject that they wrote. And here's the response. And here's the original email. Now, that's it. You've done your work. You've finished your work for the day. Did you see how quick it was to answer an email? I know I showed you all the options, but this would have taken you around 10 seconds once you set it up. 10 seconds to write a perfect email like this with a resolution of your choice. Means you could have had any resolution and it would have written it up for you in a perfectly structured way. The first time I used this on a client, I got a 5-star review. So I'm telling you, this can create massive reviews for you, especially when it focuses on the feelings of the client. Thank you for watching. Looking forward to for you joining abroad in using our service, and bye for now.